Hey YouTube, Casey Classic 7 here, back here with another video. Got some Madden 16 here. Wanted to do a video discussing how to be the most efficient runner when it comes to video game football, and overall assessing situations to have outcomes come in your favor. So just to give you a quick analysis of the situation before. Chicago was down 8. They were able to score a touchdown, 2-point conversion. Game is tied right now, 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So I'm not really pressing the score because I can always win this in overtime. Typically don't like to go to overtime, would rather win it in regulation, but if I had to go to overtime, not a big deal. So I don't want to force it down the field, possibly throw an interception, and they're already in premium position to kick a field goal and win. But I don't want to be too conservative either, to where I'm not putting myself in a good position to kick a field goal to win this game. So I have a pass play originally called here. I honestly don't remember what the play call was, but as I get up to the line of scrimmage, I notice that I have an advantage on the right side when it comes to run blocking. So not including the center, who's the guy in the middle. I have a guard, a tackle, and 2 tight ends versus their linebacker. I don't know if that's 2 linebackers. That might be a stand-up defensive end. So we'll just say he's a defensive end in this situation. So against their linebacker, defensive end, and inside rusher, who that might be a defensive end or a defensive tackle. Not really sure. But I noticed that I have disadvantage on the right side, and the worst situation that can happen is I get stopped for a 1-yard gain. But seeing I have this advantage, that's not gonna happen because there's no one else there. It's just those 3 guys against my 4 guys. So I call a run here, and this is what you always want to see when it comes to running the ball. You want to see your big guys getting down the field and able to make blocks on defensive backs. 9 times out of 10, more closer to 10 times out of 10, this guy's gonna make a block long enough for you to get down the field and be successful running the ball. You might with specific elite safeties have a situation where they're able to break this block and cut you down, tackle you for a lot shorter gain than what you would have expected. But even if he was to make this tackle here, that's still 10 yards he's tackling me at, and I'm fine with that. Just a quick running tip. One thing that I struggle with at times is holding down the speed burst, the turbo, too early. So you want to hold down the speed burst turbo when you know specifically where you're going and what hole you're trying to hit through. So I hold it down. I start holding it down right here, and you see me plant my foot into the ground and get outside, and I'm off to the races at this point. So just to give you a quick analysis of what's going on in my head. Get the handoff. I just need these 3 guys here to block long enough for me to get by them, because I know that Ryan Matthews has the speed advantage. So hit turbo here to get upfield, hold off of it for a second, and then hit it again here, and I'm able to get upfield for a huge gain. This situation, I guess I could have used any move, but I use the stiff arm here because it's just something about stiff arms and stiff arming somebody that is so rewarding. So I was able to have a successful stiff arm here, break another tackle, and the 3rd guy is able to come in and tackle me, and I'm in field goal range. I'm in a position to win this game. I just have to knock down the kick now, and this is what you want to do while running the ball. Don't make it more complicated than what it is. If you see a matchup advantage, and this is just football in general. If you see a matchup advantage, take advantage of it. I saw that I had a run advantage here. Even if I was able to not pull off this huge gain, I still put myself in a situation to where I could have pulled off a huge gain. I was able to do it here, and I got a big gain. This was the reason why I won this game. So the rest is history. KC Classic 7, signing out.